Today I saw awards won by BTS in the flesh. I never thought I'd say that. Good morning from Busan. It's day 6 in Korea and we're still on the group trip. And for our first morning in Busan, we headed to Gamcheon Culture Village. You can get a stamp map from the tourism office, which is a fun activity and a good way of guiding yourself through the area. The view here was so stunning. There are so many pieces of art to spot and I honestly could have spent hours here. There are 2 BTS murals here right next to each other. You have this one here and then there's also the very well-known Jimin and Jungkook one right opposite. There's lots of activities to do here that you also have in Seoul, like caricature, fortune balls, and you can buy salt bread. After some time there, we jumped back on the bus to head to our next location, but first of all, Songhee gifted us all some postcards. Our next stop was a bracelet making workshop. It was so good to get out of the heat, and also Songhee told the staff that we were all 80s fans, so they played 80s music throughout the session, which was so funny and appreciated. And we all ended up with handmade bracelets, a nice memento for the trip. And then it was time for the Millennial Cafe, aka Jimin's dad's cafe. A last minute addition to the itinerary, and I'm so glad we went. This is a must-go place for ARMY. It's incredible. There is an unbelievable amount of like fan gifts and memorabilia here. They also have really nice drinks and food. It's also a really spacious cafe in a really cool building. So if you were going with someone that like wasn't a K-pop fan or an ARMY, they wouldn't feel like uncomfortable either, because it's literally just like a really nice cafe. Shop has its own merch, and yes, they also had some awards. They had Billboard Awards, Mama Awards, Golden Disc. Once we were done at the Millennial Cafe, we headed off to Shinsegae Centrum City, which is the largest department center in the world. And this was also right next to where Busan International Film Festival was happening. It was kicking off that day. Every time we went to a department store, it was basically like, can we find our favorite K-pop idols? So we found Songseok. We then headed to the Blue Line Park station that we'd be getting the Sky capsules from. This wasn't part of the official itinerary, but I added it on because everyone wanted to do it, and I'm so glad we did, because honestly it was like one of my favorite activities. It was so beautiful. We went at golden hour. The like juxtaposition between the Busan skyscrapers and then the peaceful sea is like breathtaking. And just like a little tip, there's actually like a tiny table inside each capsule, so you can take on like food and drink and have a little picnic. There is of course a souvenir shop when you get to the other end, and then there were lots of street food vans outside, which we were so happy about. So I think we all had street food for dinner, and then we got the subway back to the hotel. That was a very packed day. And by the way, this could be you in April next year. I'm doing another trip. If you want to learn more, follow the link in my bio.